Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to learn Z-buffer algorithm, which is image space method, also called as depth buffer method for visible surface detection. So, Z-buffer is also known as depth buffer method used for hidden surface detection and was developed by Catmull. It compares surface depth at each pixel position on the projection plane because this is image space method, so we interact with pixels only. Here we calculate the depth value, that is Z value, at each x and y pixel position. Now we will see algorithm for Z buffer. In step 1, set the buffer values as depth buffer x comma y equal to 0, frame buffer x comma y equal to background color. In step 2, process each polygon one at a time. For each projected x comma y pixel position of a polygon, calculate depth z. If z greater than depth buffer x comma y, compute surface color. Set depth buffer x comma y equal to z or frame buffer x comma y equal to surface color x comma y. Now in this diagram, let S1, S2, S3 are the surfaces. The surface closest to projection plane is called visible surface. The computer would start with surface 1 and put its value into the buffer. It would do the same for the next surface. It would then check each overlapping pixel and check to see which one is closer to the viewer and then display the appropriate color. As at view plane position x, y surface, S1 has the smallest depth from the view plane, so it is visible at that position. Let's consider an example to understand the algorithm in a better way. Assume the polygon given in the A picture where the coordinates of xyz are 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 3 and 0, 2, 3. In starting, assume that the depth of each pixel is infinite. That is shown in the B picture. As the z value, that is the depth value at every place in the given polygon is 3, on applying the algorithm, we get 3 in each pixel. Now, let's change the z values in the figure given below. The z values goes from 0 to 3. So here we have changed the z value from 0 to 3. In starting, the depth of each pixel will be infinite. Now the z values generated on the pixel will be different. Therefore, in the z buffer method, each surface is processed separately, one position at a time across the surface. After that, the depth values, that is, the z values for a pixel, are compared and the closest, that is, smallest z surface determines the color to be displayed in frame buffer. The z values, that is, the depth values, are usually normalized to the range 0, 1. When the z equal to 0, it is known as back clipping plane, and when z equal to 1, it is called as the front clipping plane. Next are the advantages and disadvantages of Z-buffer. Advantages: it is easy to implement. It reduces the speed problem if implemented in hardware. It processes one object at a time. It is accurate in performance. Disadvantages: it requires large memory. It is time consuming process. Next are the limitations of Z-buffer. The depth buffer or Z-buffer algorithm is not always practical because of the enormous size of depth and intensity arrays. Generating an image with a raster of 500 into 500 pixels requires 250,000 storage locations for each array. To reduce the amount of storage required, the image can be divided into many smaller images and the depth buffer algorithm is applied to each in turn. Processing each small raster requires array of only 2500 elements, but execution time grows because each polygon is processed many times. Thank you. We'll be soon back with next video lecture.